It's showtime. That's what it says on there anyway. It's showtime. How much of a show it's going to be, I do not know. But yeah, apparently it's showtime on a miserable looking Saturday. Miserable looking Saturday morning. It's not very, it's not what you'd call very pleasant here at the moment. I don't know what it's like where you lot are. Well, hasn't this year been absolutely crazy so far? We're only 17 days into it. We look like going to war with America. Well, everybody looks like going to war with America. Iceland looks like getting taken over. They want to steal Canada as well, and Mexico, and Cuba. And they're supposed to be allies. I don't know. Uh, the Baldy Brad. Hey up, mate. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, as soon as I come on, everybody starts emailing me. Who's emailing me now? Somebody who knows me. Oh dear. Did anybody watch the video where DJ and myself went to Blackpool and did a bit of flying? Got old DJ at the controls of the aeroplane giving it some of this. Now, I mean, I've flown for years and years until I got the glaucoma and they took my license off me. And when we got there, DJ says, "Oh, you need a bit more leg room than me. Get in the front." I said, "No, I'll get in the back." Because I knew what was going to happen. I knew that once we got up there and flying straight and level, it said to whoever was sat in the front seat, "Right, take control. You're flying it now." And I wanted DJ to have a go and see what he thought. And honestly, I loved it. If you could have seen the look on his face, he's like, well, at first he's like, "Really? What? Really?" He looked very, very nervous at first, but then he soon settled down and he really enjoyed it. I'm a big fan of you. You are very funny. Not always, mate. What's that? The holiday happy? What? I can't read what it says. There you go. Never mind. Morning, Gary. How are you? Hope it's better where you are than it is here. At least it's not raining, it's not blowing a gale. I'm going to try and get out with a drone for half an hour later. We'll see. We'll see what the weather's like. Obviously, I'm not going to take it out if it's bloody raining, but we'll see. Good morning, Keith. How am I? I'm the dog's doodahs, mate. Not the dog's doodahs. Why not you try steam railway to fly over? I don't know where there's a steam railway near me, to be honest. I've no idea. There must be one somewhere. You'd think anyway, wouldn't you? But no, I ain't got a clue where there is one. I don't know. I'm not up to steam trains anyway. I still have my trusty Bebop 2 drone. You sing you wouldn't want that falling out of the sky. How old's that? That must be a few years old. Definitely must be. Good morning, Nick. How's it hanging? In this weather, short shrivel and to the right, I imagine. I've got my coffee though. Less of the old retro. Come on. All right, physically, mentally, a bit debatable, in it. But I am trying. Mrs. PJ says I'm very trying at the moment. So, yeah, we went all the way to Blackpool. We live streamed nearly all the way there, and then we went flying, and and then we live streamed more or less all the way back. Going into Blackpool, somebody saw us going into Blackpool, saw us pull into McDonald's, come racing into McDonald's after us, but we'd already left by then. So chased round to the flying school just to get a couple of key rings. What can I say? So we sorted him out anyway, sorted him with a couple of key rings. So yeah, pretty good. It was a brilliant, it was tiring, but it was it was a brilliant day. Good morning, Charles. But I'll tell you what, I leave my house and I drive. We've got a spot near the M1 where DJ pulls in, picks me up. I leave my car there and off we go. So we both go in the same car. And he's got one of these electric things, so it's a lot cheaper to go in his car than my car. And he actually let me pay for the McDonald's today, and he doesn't normally do that day, and he doesn't normally do that. But I managed to shove him out of the way and pay. Anyway, when we'd been flying and we got back to the car, I'd lost my car keys. I couldn't find them anywhere. I've no idea where they were. So poor old DJ had to fetch me all the way back home, and then pick the car key, the spare key up, and then drive me back before he could head off home, which added about 3/4 of an hour on his journey. So I did feel for him, but other than me walking, there weren't a lot I could do, to be fair. But it turned out when I found the flying school up, I was sat in the back of the aeroplane. We were in the aeroplane for 3/4 of an hour. And it's not like a Cessna where you've got a door on each side, a proper door. This has got like a hatch that you climb through. So me being in the back, I had to climb in first. Then the pilot climbed in. Then the DJ climbed in and shut the door. Anyway, after 3/4 of an hour, I couldn't get out the aeroplane. My legs had gone. My legs had gone dead. I had pilot shoving me arse to get me out, and DJ pulling from the front to get me out the aeroplane. My legs had absolutely, totally gone because there was about that much leg room in the back. I was a bit like a squash maggot, to be honest. And then when I eventually got out the aeroplane, you get out onto the wing instead of on the ground like you do with a Cessna. And it's a fairly big step. DJ had to hold my hand so I didn't fall over as I got off the plane because my legs, they'd been in that position for so long, they just turned to absolute bloody jelly. It were a nightmare. Anyway, while all that was going off, my keys must have fallen out my pocket because they're not very good pockets on my tracky bottoms. And when we got back to junction 30 on the M1, no keys. Oh, we searched my bags, we searched DJ's car, we searched absolutely everywhere. And there were no keys at all. So, like I said, poor old DJ had to drive me all the way into workshop. And of course, there's lots of roadworks, isn't there? And then drive me back to pick my car up. Like I said, I did feel sorry for him. Anyway, I phoned the airfield up, and they'd found my keys right next to the aeroplane, and they're posting them back to me, which is great because you know what it's like trying to get these keys. It's like 150 quid for a new key. And I didn't really want to be forking all that lot out. So there you go. Good morning, Charles. Easy guy. That's a great name, that. I'm an easy guy. Dead easy. What do you think of my nude skiing? Not sure how it would be hanging then. I've not seen you doing your nude skiing, Nick, but it must be a bit cold around the old, dangly bits. Overcast here at Nottingham. Yeah, same here, mate. It was raining, but it stopped raining. But it's very, very dull. But I might get out to fly the drone for half an hour. we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, I'm really enjoying flying the drone at the moment. So I'm doing a lot more flying with the drone than I'm putting it on YouTube. I'm not putting it all on at the moment. So yeah. Morning, PJ. What happened to DJ? For some reason, they've kicked him off of Facebook again. I've no idea. Absolutely no idea. What's happening on amateur bands? I've no idea, mate. Ain't no gyro glue. To be honest, I've not been on my radio for a couple of weeks. I've just been absolutely run down with work, to be honest. And it's going to be like that till more or less till the end of the month. So I'm kind of hoping that after that things are going to steady down a bit. Hiya, what's this? Upstate Audits USA. What time is it in the USA? Because they're 5 hours behind us, so it must be. If they're on the East Coast, it must be 6:10. If you're in the USA on the East Coast, 6:10. Yeah. If you're on the West Coast, it's like 3:10 in the morning. Yeah, just somebody's up early or late. What's the biggest challenge you've done? Being a dad and a granddad. Mostly being a dad, to be honest. Biggest challenge in the world is being a parent. And if you're a parent, you'll know exactly what I mean. Because, you've got all these people trying to tell you you should do this and you should do that and you should do the other. But as nobody really knows, it's all trial and error. That's all it is. And it can be very, very difficult because you might have two kids and they'll be polar opposites. Me and my brother was, or like I've got three girls and they're all different. What you do for one, or what works with one doesn't work with the other two, and vice versa. So, it's crazy, isn't it? How is this government still employing useless? I've no idea. Not bad here, mind you, I'm only 45 minutes from you, so I doubt it's much different. You are definitely true, Gary. I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just dull, just a bit dull. What's this? Smoking a fat ass joint watching you, brother. Are you in one of those states where it's legal? Because it ain't legal here, mate. And I don't think it's I don't think you get in a lot of trouble if you were caught with a single joint. I think if you go out to supply, then you're in trouble. But it's not something I'm into, except when I go to Amsterdam, and then I might have one all the time I'm there. But I'll be honest, it's not my thing. I think the bebop was close to 500 gram in weight. Yeah, possibly. When am I out with DJ again? I've only just been out with him. He gets sick of seeing me. It's like, oh bloody hell, PJ again. Yeah, we went out on Wednesday, Blackpool. Hey, I tell you something though. When you go up in aeroplane and you're at 3,000 feet, can't half see a lot of factories and warehouses and stuff. So it might be worth a run out there one day and having a look. We will see. We will see. Good morning. Is that Ant? Good morning. What's the worst argument you had with people at industrial sites? Probably the scrapyard when I'd got about 5 of them trying to attack me when I'd just the week before fallen over and broken my arm. That one weren't very good at all. But and then they come and block the car in. They come and pulled about that far off at front bumper and that far off at back bumper, and said, "You can stay there till we go home." I said, "Yeah, all right." So I phoned police, and they come and sorted it. But phoning the police is not something that I generally want to do. But I certainly weren't going to stop there all day, so I phoned business up. So yeah, that's probably the worst one I've had. I've had one or two rough ones, so I'll tell you. Morning, morning, Issy Zeb. I'm glad you like the videos. I'm trying to keep it up. I don't know what I've got on next week. Oh, I'll probably get out next week somewhere nice. Depends what the weather's like. What's the weather going to be like? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sunday, it's going to rain. Monday, not going to rain. Is it going to be windy? No, no, it's not going to be. So Monday's looking good. Tuesday, it says it's going to rain. Oh, Tuesday's going to rain. Wednesday, it's going to piss it down. Oh, it's not bad. It'll stop about 7 o'clock and then not start again till after 6. So I might get out. I might get out then. What's the wind going to be like? Let's have a look. Yeah, perhaps a little bit windy, but I can take the Air 3S now. That can handle the wind. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to be out for a couple of runs next week. So what's that? Something with boggly eyes anyway. Hiya, Bill. Down there in South Australia. Must be very warm there, mate. Must be better than here. DJI seems a nice chap, doesn't he? I don't know. I've never met DJI, but DJ's top man. Top man, he really is. Morning, PJ. We just wanted to say, love all your videos, especially when you're with DJ. You're like an old married couple. Keep up the great work. I tell you, when we were coming back from the flying, and the camera was on, the live stream was on. That's generally what we're like all the time, laughing and joking, and we're perhaps a bit more outgoing when the camera's not on. But yeah, that's what we're like all the time, laughing and joking all the bloody way. And I just love going out with him, and I kind of hoping he enjoys going out with me. He must do. We'll keep doing it. Do you, JD, for a long time? Are your best friends? Give shout out. Do you, JD, for a long time? I don't know what you're on about, JD, for a long time, mate. Are you best friends? If you're on about DJ, yeah, I've known him for about just over 3 years now, and we are good friends. If that's what you're saying, yeah. Cold and raining near Scunthorpe Steelworks. Well, it's Scunthorpe, isn't it? What do you expect? Raining? I'm surprised it's raining. It's definitely not raining here, although it is damp underfoot. Give me a shout out. Oh, right. You want a shout out? All right, Callum. Have a good day, mate. It's Saturday. Saturday. That'll make your milk curdle in your cereals, I'll tell you. Good morning, PJ. Hope all is well. It is. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's all right, Steve. Having a good one, mate. Dear. Morning, PJ. Where are you flying your drone today? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go. I think I'm going to go and piss them off up at Clumber Park, National Trust and all that kind of stuff. But you're not allowed to fly your drone, but I think I might go up there and see if I can piss them off. Something is happening to my spell check. It keeps changing my words without warning. I'll tell you something. There's something wrong with my mouth because it keeps changing words without warning. Well, like I say, without warning, not morning. I need to get my mouth spell checked. Hey up, PJ, when will TJ be back? I've no idea, Sue. I ain't got a jar of glue. I know he's pissed off because I keep buggering him about, but no, I've no idea, love. I wish I did. Is everything working all right on there? Yeah, that looks like it is. Yeah. Oh, you can see right up my nose when I do that. Hey up, PJ, how's things going? They're going absolutely superb, Joe. Absolutely superb. Having a great one. I'm thinking about doing another live stream tomorrow night where I invite people on. So if you want to come on the channel, I will put a link. The rules are you're not stopping on all you're not stopping on all night if there's quite a few people want to come on, and we must be able to see who you are. No, none of that. You know, you need to. We need to see who everybody is. We don't want these trolls coming on hiding their faces and things like that. So, what the next vlog of industrial sites? Be any more arguments from these people? There's always arguments from these people. Always. How long have you been doing this on YouTube and keep going for future generations? I've been doing it about. I'll tell you exactly when I was monetized. Hang on a minute. The 4th of June 2021. So it'll be 5 years in June since I was monetized, and I got monetized in about a fraction over 4 weeks. I think about 4 weeks and 3 days. So I probably started on 1st of May, around the beginning of May 2021. So yeah, it's going on for 5 years now. Yeah, long time, innit? 5 years. Hi Andrew, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Got a lot from Facebook on at the moment. Good morning, PJ. When are you next? About in South Yorkshire, preferably Sheffield, Rotherham area. I keep having a look, see if they're building any new factories or anything in the area. So if you know where they're building any new warehouses and stuff like that, let me know, Anthony, and I'll head out there. I like doing the building sites. I like to get the big, the big trucks and the graders and the 360s and all that kind of stuff. So if there's any building work like that going off where you are, let me know and I shall pop down. How was Blackpool? Blackpool was great, cold, but it was great fun. Absolutely great fun. I worked for Next, and they could do with being taught a few things. Big buildings, lots to look at. I've done a lot of the Next places. Where is it? Is it South Ensor that way on? I've done a lot of them there, and yeah, to be honest, they weren't too bad. And I went to one, and it was in the summer. It was absolutely red hot, and it's very nice security guard. I asked her if I could. Well, she come out to see what I were doing, and I says, "Can't get a drink of water, can I?" And she give me a bottle of water. So yeah, she was brilliant. Saved my life that day. Because you know what it's like when you're talking constantly. Your mouth goes dry and your throat starts like that. And she gave me a bottle of water and saved my life. Well, perhaps not saved my life, but made life a lot easier for me. Australia hero, mate. Cheers, Cobber. Right, whereabouts in Aussie are we? Whereabouts down under? Your summer's nearly over now, mate, isn't it? Eh? So it's your what? Your January is similar to our July. No, it's not. It'll still be nice and warm there. Yes, please. Want to join. You can join me anytime you like. 6th of May 2021 I started. There you go. You see, I thought it was early May. Yeah. So it took me 4 weeks to get monetized then, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. Some people go like 3 years to get monetized. So, it's I didn't do bad, did I? How's it going with your eye now after surgery? I haven't had the surgery yet, but I'm waiting for it. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to do it early next month. I've got an appointment on Monday, the first Monday in February. Now, whether they're going to do that, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they're going to do it then. But I'm taking Mrs. PJ away the weekend before, only for a couple of nights. We're going somewhere a bit special. Can't tell you because she'll watch the video. And we're going to have a couple of nights away. I just hope she's all right on a camp bed. Oh, you're just looking at your Neo 2. Have you had it out much, Retro? Brilliant little drones. I love mine. I love it. Given a chance to use the Neo 2 all the time, I use the Neo 2. Except, when it's windy. But yeah, it's dead handy. It fits in my little bum bag and I use it with my phone, or I can take the controller and do it. Cracking little drone. Hello. Hi again. Hope you and your beautiful wife are well and happy. Just open the box. Yeah, I'm here. I'm sound. I've just had a couple of slices of toast with thick cut orange marmalade on. So I'm quite happy. And Mrs. PJ still sat in the PJs watching telly. So what can I say? The dogs are in there with her, zonked out, fast asleep. So yeah, everything's going well at the moment. But you never know, dear. We've got kids and grandkids, so I'm waiting for the phone call. Dad! Oh dear. Oh, you've only just got it. All right. You're going to love that, mate. You are going to love it. I love mine. I tell you, it's really, really good. So, yeah. I really enjoyed your video with you and DJ in the PA-28. Does that mean DJ is bitten by the aviation bug now then? He really, really enjoyed it. And he said if he'd got time to learn to fly, he would. But he's a bit like me. He's constantly busy. He runs another business as well as doing his YouTube and everything else. And I'm afraid when you run a business, the business has got to come first. So he's struggling for the time. But yeah, he really enjoyed it. And I think he could really get into it, and get the old aviation bug and go out there and enjoy himself in an aeroplane. But it's time. And time's a problem, I'm afraid. I will certainly let you know when there's anything new being built. Next hour, great bunch, lovely place to work. Glad you helped you out with the dry throat. Would be weird with a voiceover. We had Ryan Rampage last year, but I missed him. We're at Wath-on-Dearne. All right. DVP and DVB. Dearne Valley welcomes you. Hope you keep yourself safe and well. I don't think I've done that one at Dearne Valley. Oh, I might have. I'd be surprised if I haven't, to be honest. Sorry, at Wath-on-Dearn. I tend to have done most of them in this area. Us Aussies are with you, lad. Melbourne, Victoria, 30 degrees Celsius now. It's 10:30 p.m. and 20 degrees Celsius. The convict out. I'm sure you're not a convict, mate. Your ancestors might have been, but I'm sure you're not, mate. I'm sure you're a very outstanding citizen. What's this? Maybe when he retires in many, many years' time, DJ could get his PPL. To be honest, I think DJ's like me. I mean, I'm supposed to be retired, and if anybody says, "What do you do?" I say, "I'm retired, well, sort of." And then they say, "What do you mean, sort of?" I say, "Well, I make YouTube videos." "Oh, that must be fun." "Yeah, 7 days a week." I was up this morning at 6 o'clock editing videos, and I've not finished yet. And I thought I'd just chuck a live stream in because I like to do one on a Saturday morning. So I've got a premiere going live at 3 o'clock, so I will be there at 3 o'clock. And then I've probably done for the day unless I do a bit more video editing. So yeah, I normally start anywhere between 6 and 7 in the morning. And I normally finish at 7 or 8 at night. I mean, I'm not doing it all the time because I have other things that I need to do. But yeah, it does keep me busy. But I can't see DJ retiring. Is the type of person, a bit like me, you get bored to death sat on his arse, you know. I did sit down last night and watch Traitors. I'm enjoying Traitors. But that was about it. That was about all I watched. Will you go for your UK license, PJ, and take us all up for a bit of a spin? Remember, you don't have to have a parachute this time, so you don't jump out. I had a pilot's license for many, many years. I used to have aeroplanes, but I lost my license due to glaucoma. I had a commercial license. I had an FAA commercial license. And I used to fly all sorts, twin-engined aeroplanes, turboprops, all sorts of things. I had a full instrument rating. Although I don't tell you how much money I spent. I just don't tell you how much money I spent on flying lessons. But it would be enough to buy a house. Let me put it that way. Can you try and fly over holiday parks like Parkdean or Haven? I did some at Haven. The one at Filey there. Oh, is it Blue Dolphin there? Yeah, I did some there. I should be doing some more because I'm going up there in July for a fortnight. So I will definitely be doing a lot more up there. And Caton Bay and all around there, I'll be doing a bit of flying around there. Quite a bit round Scarborough as well, and Filey Seafront. So I'll be doing quite a bit round there. Right. Anyway, it looks like we're running out of questions. So if that's it, I'm going to get off because I'm watching all this palaver about Trump being an absolute idiot, wants to take over Iceland and everything else, and it looks like a lot of people are boycotting the World Cup in America. So I'm trying to catch up with the news on it. God, auntie buggered everything up, eh? I don't know. No. I'll catch you later, Nick. Have a good weekend, mate. Don't do what I do. And if you do, don't get caught. And if you do get caught, don't give him your name. I watched you for years, mate. My beard is a little longer, cover. But at 66 years, who hasn't dropped everything for this bloody eye thing? Yeah. It's shit, innit? You were an airborne engineer. How many jumps did you have to get your wings? You had to do 8 jumps to get your wings. Yeah. Don't ask me how many I've done. I lost count. I lost count, especially when I was working abroad. Sometimes you'd be doing 2 or 3 a day. But yeah, so there you go. And have you only just turned up, Ian? Just as we're thinking about packing in and going. Oh dear. Yeah, don't tell me you've got glaucoma and all, mate. I don't know. Shit in it. But there you go. I mean, I'm still all right. I can still see and everything. Just a little bit that's faded in corner, that's all. And they're trying to stop it getting worse. But it does stop me flying. Well, I said that. I can fly. I can get what they call a UK license where you self-certify to say that you're fit to fly. And the criteria is if you're fit enough to drive a car, you're fit enough to fly an aeroplane. But you can only fly single-engined aircraft in sight of the ground within the UK. And I don't want to do that. I like the, getting up above the clouds and flying airways and, multi-engined aeroplanes and all that kind of stuff. And you just can't do it on a UK license. So I don't know. I'm not that bothered now. A bit late to the yes, you are, Ian. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Yes, VFR, no IFR, just VFR. I don't know. Trump's complete nutcase is going to be the one to press that big red button and start number 3. I don't know. It's a shame they only clipped his ear, isn't it? I'll be honest. I was quite like him. He was like America first and all the rest, which I totally understand. It's just a pity our government's not like Britain first, but it's gone a little bit OTT. In fact, it's gone a lot OTT. But our government could do with some lessons out of his book without being quite as extreme as he is, if you know what I mean. Cheers, Digger. Thanks for everything, oh, mate. They took all away. Everybody takes everything away, mate. Did you be arrested for flying a drone? I know DJ has. No, never. I've got a video coming out in a bit where they threatened to arrest me, but no. Have you heard the government is on about recalling veterans up to 65 now? Not sure how true it is. I think it's all bollocks, Lucy. I do. Well, good to 65-year-old, you know. No good at all. No good at all. So, no. There's all these young lads out there, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, that ought to be in there, not old uns like us. We've done our bit. Yes, love you too and all. Right, I am going to get off, mate, and I'm going to chill and finish my work and 1 or 2 things like that. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, please share, please subscribe, and guess what? Oh, there in the next one. Look out for the video coming out at 3 o'clock, and hopefully I shall do another one tomorrow and see if we can get 1 or 2 people to come on. All right, see you all later. Bye, everybody. And stream, it says.